He wasn't flashy. He wasn't built like a superstar. But during his peak, he was the engine behind a dynasty, a defensive player of the year, a four-time champion, a playmaker in a power forward's body. So the question is simple. How good was prime Draymond Green really? Draymond entered the league in 2012 as a second-round pick. He wasn't expected to be a star. Early in his career, he was a role player, energy guy, hustle guy. But everything changed in 2014. An injury forced him into the starting lineup. He never gave the spot back. He became the defensive anchor of the Golden State Warriors, but more importantly, he became their playmaking forward. A rare skill set. He could guard all 5 positions, run the offense, protect the rim, lead in transition. During his prime, Draymond is stacked with NBA awards like 4 times NBA champion, defensive player of the year, 4 times NBA All-Star, 2 times All-NBA team selection, and 8 times All-Defensive team. He also led the league in steals in 2017. Prime Draymond made history by becoming one of the few players to record a triple-double without points. He once had 4 points, 12 rebounds, 10 assists, 10 steals. He was also the first player in finals history to record 32 points, 15 rebounds, 9 assists during the game of the 2016 NBA Finals against LeBron and Cleveland Cavaliers. And in the 2015 Finals against the Cleveland Cavaliers, Draymond wasn't the top scorer, but he was arguably the most important adjustment piece in the series. When Golden State went down 2-1, head coach Steve Kerr made a bold move.
Steve Kerr changing things up. They're going small. Draymond Green's going to play center, and Andre Iguodala will start for the first time this season.
Insert Andre Iguodala into the starting lineup and shift Draymond to full-time small ball center. That change flipped the entire series. Draymond became the defensive anchor and offensive connector of the death lineup. He switched onto guards like Kyrie Irving, battled bigs inside, helped contain LeBron James in key stretches. Golden State went on to win 3 straight games. The result? The Golden State Warriors captured their first championship in 40 years. Draymond didn't win Finals MVP, but the small ball system that defined modern basketball began with him. In Draymond's 14 years in the NBA, his career wasn't always about greatness. There were also ups and downs. He was always arguing with the refs, always trash-talking with players, and always getting technical and ejected. Just like in the 2016 NBA Finals, the Golden State Warriors were up 3-1 on the Cleveland Cavaliers. During a heated moment with LeBron James, Draymond made contact below the belt. The NBA reviewed the play. He was assessed a flagrant one. That pushed him over the playoff limit. Result? Suspended for Game 5.
Blocked by James!
Golden State lost. Momentum shifted. Cleveland came back. The Warriors lost the finals. Inside the team, no one questioned his value, but his emotions now had consequences. November 2018. End of regulation versus the Clippers. Draymond grabbed the rebound. Instead of passing to Kevin Durant, he pushed the ball himself. Turnover. Game goes to OT. On the bench, Durant confronted him.
Draymond started chirping back, but Klay waved at them to stop. He even sat between the two, trying to calm the situation down. However, that didn't make any difference. Draymond snapped and told Durant, "Run then, bitch. We won without you. Leave out of here." You can see Durant smirking at Draymond's comments and then said, "Alright." DeMarcus Cousins tried everything he could.
Draymond fired back and got heated argument. But this wasn't just an argument, it was a fracture. The organization suspended Draymond for 1 game, not for the play, but for how personal it got. From that point on, many believed Durant's exit was inevitable. And who wouldn't know about Draymond punching the rising star of the Golden State Warriors? In October 2022, training camp, during a drill, the two exchanged words. At first, it looked like a normal practice argument, something that happens often in competitive teams. But this time, it escalated. Draymond walked toward Poole. Poole pushed him away, and within seconds, Draymond threw a punch. The moment shocked everyone in the gym. Coaches and teammates rushed in to separate them. At first, the team hoped the incident would stay internal, but days later, practice footage leaked online. What exactly did Poole say to make him lose Draymond's patience and force him to do something that shouldn't have happened?
This was right after a Draymond miss, so Poole said, "You're an expensive backpack for 30. Draymond didn't say much back onto the next practice. He was on a roll offensively and had to let Poole know. He called him a bitch several times, and Poole reportedly said, "You know what it is, Draymond." This part was reported by TMC, who actually got the original footage. Then Poole shoved them and Draymond threw a punch. Various teammates came to separate the two.
His tensions, they were high yesterday at practice when, according to our insider extraordinaire Adrian Wojnarowski, Draymond Green threw a punch at Jordan Poole. So we're expecting...
Fans, analysts, and former players began debating the situation. Was this leadership going too far? Or had Draymond crossed a line? Golden State fined Draymond and he stepped away from the team temporarily. The incident with Jordan Poole became one of the most talked about moments of Draymond Green's career. It raised questions about leadership, about accountability, and about how far competitive intensity should go. But at the same time, it also reminded people of something that had always followed Draymond throughout his career: his fire. Because that same fire that sometimes caused controversy was also the same fire that helped build a dynasty with the Golden State Warriors. And when you look back at everything, the championships, the defense, the leadership, and the impact on the game, one thing becomes clear. After all the altercations, drama, technical fouls, ejections, and locker room issues, we can't deny that prime Draymond Green was truly amazing. At his peak, he wasn't just a role player, he was the defensive backbone, the emotional leader, and the system that helped the Warriors dominate the NBA for nearly a decade. And that's why when people talk about the Golden State dynasty, Draymond Green will always be part of that story.